Hello, I'm Mystic Rose and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here with me today as we explore the compliments that people are thinking about you, but they're not telling you to your face. So this is going to be really great. I'm super excited about it. There's going to be 3 different piles to choose from. You can choose using either images or gemstones or some kind of combination of the two. All right, there will be a bonus today for anybody who is subscribed to me. So if you want to be included in the bonus segment, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way I'll be able to read your collective energy for all of my subscribers. And this is my way of saying thank you so much for being here, for being part of my wonderful community here. I love you all so much. So the bonus is going to be all about who wants to flirt with you. And I will be using all kinds of different modalities for this, including letter tiles. I will be channeling names and giving you the details so that you will know exactly who this is by the time the bonus reading is all done. All right? So this is going to be just a lot of fun, like I said, and I can't wait. I'm so happy to do this reading for you today. Let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card, all about the compliments that people want to say to you behind your back, but they're just not telling you. Hello to all my beautiful souls out there who are here for your gemstone selection. Remember, if you are drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch however many you're drawn to because there could be multiple messages in there for you. So for pile number 1, we have this gorgeous red jasper. So if you are drawn to red jasper, you'll choose pile number 1. If you are drawn to this lovely angelite, you will choose pile number 2. And if you are drawn to this red aventurine, that's very pretty as well, you will choose pile number 3. So if you need a little bit more time to think about it, you can go ahead and pause the video. And don't forget about the bonus for you subscribers out there. If you haven't yet subscribed, but you want to be included in the bonus reading all about who wants to flirt with you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and you will be included. I will be able to read your special energy. So this is going to be so much fun. I hope you will all enjoy. This is my way of saying thank you so much for being part of this wonderful, fantastic community. I love you all so much. Let's get started on today's pick a card, all about what are the compliments that people really want to say to you that you deserve to hear, but people are not saying the compliments out loud. Hello and welcome. So if you chose this gorgeous red jasper gemstone or image 1, you're in the right place for today's pick a card. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be about all of the compliments that people are thinking about you, but they just aren't saying to you, okay? It'll be all about the compliments that you deserve to hear. So I like these types of readings. It's always fascinating to me, why people would not want to tell you their compliments they're thinking about you, but it's so true. Like so often, like people will not say what they're thinking. I don't know if people just get embarrassed or they feel like it'll diminish themselves if they pump you up, but that's okay because I'm here to pump you up. I love you all so much. So glad you're here. I'm just going to connect with spirit so that I can bring in spirit so that spirit can talk through me and deliver the messages to you about the compliments that people are thinking about you, but they're just not saying to your face. And as a special bonus at the end, for all of my subscribers out there, I'm going to let you know who wants to flirt with you. So who's thinking flirty thoughts about you? If you haven't subscribed yet, but you want to be included in the bonus portion, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and then check out my bonus reading. All right, so Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile number 1, all about the compliments that people are thinking about them behind their back, but they're not really saying. And please speak through me, Spirit, as always. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to be using a few different, decks here. I'm going to be using my Unity deck, which is a deck of tarot cards that I actually created using my own form of digital artwork. Yeah, so if you're interested in my Unity deck, you can actually purchase a deck. If you go to the description box below, there's a link to my Etsy shop. So go ahead and feel free to check that out. I'm also going to be using the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Krans because I haven't used it in forever. And Spirit was nudging me to use this deck. And I was like, yeah, I love this deck. It's so pretty. So, Spirit, please help me to choose the right cards that will reveal the compliments that people are thinking about my pile number 1, but they're just not saying. All right. And then I am going to lastly be using the Carolyn Mace archetype cards. I thought this would be a fun little thing too. Spirit was saying use those. You see, I always ask Spirit before I do my readings which decks to use. And then I have quite a plethora of decks to choose from. So Spirit is amazing. Spirit's always like guiding me, letting me know which decks to use. And I just allow Spirit to really move through me and speak through me. That's part of the magic of life. So it's really amazing when you allow Spirit to animate you. And so that's what I do. All right, here you'll see all the cards are flipped over, so it's going to be a big reveal. And I'm also going to be using some cards, channeled message cards. So I am excited to see what we've got here. Let's start with, let's actually put these here together in a pile. All right, and then we'll reveal them like, one by one. Oh my gosh, my pile 1. Y'all are sexy, okay? You guys are very, very physically attractive. You've definitely got somebody thinking some flirty thoughts about you, and woo, they are hot. With the Ace of Wands, this is making this person like, yeah, very excited. A lot of people get excitable around you. Like, they see you and it's hard for them to really hold back their enthusiasm. You may get people that come up to you and approach you and they just don't know what to say and they're just like, or like people that stare at you and they don't speak. Or like, people that just act goofy around you or even try to show off around you. That's definitely an energy coming through here. We got the Page of Swords. So you could actually be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius individual. If not, it's okay. That just means that you are being seen here as kind of like an air sign individual, and you're having all of those wonderful traits, even if you are not a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So you have all of the wonderful traits, and you are really being seen as somebody that has beautiful hair. Also, you have a nice body. And your eyes are piercing, very, very piercing. And it's something about your skin here too, with this energy. It's no matter what color your skin is, there's like something about it that makes it look very like, I want to say like creamy or soft. And you have a nice color to it, and it's very beautiful. And a lot of people like love your skin, even though that might sound funny, like, oh, skin, like that's not a big deal, but it is. Not everybody has beautiful skin, but your skin is very beautiful. And also there's something here about your facial features. A lot of people look at you and they think that your facial features are exquisite. You could have very compact features, kind of like more like in the center of your face. You could even have dimples or even one dimple on one side of the face, like with a squarish or like to roundish jawline. And your eyelids could be a little bit inflated and they could tilt a little bit in from the sides, but your eyes are so unique and so pretty. That's something that a lot of people would like to say to you. And also, your nose is just as cute as a button. It doesn't matter if, what the size is of your nose. It's just as cute as a button, because that's what spirit is really telling me. And you could have like an androgynous look about you. Like you could almost look very, very feminine at times if you want to be. You know how to really amp that up. And you can also, there's like a sense of androgyny with you. So you can look more in your divine masculine if you want to. And that's an ability. That is actually seen as a compliment. Just depends on what your mood is and what the situation calls for. But yeah, you are very much in your masculine and feminine, very balanced here. And you're very balanced with your body, mind, and spirit. Also, a lot of people just see you as a very all-around balanced person. Okay, so this reading is going to go in deep about like your physical traits, but also some of your personality traits may pop up as well. The shapeshifter, you can blend into almost any social situation where you go into. Like, if you go into a lobby that's filled with people, you can either blend in if you want to, okay? Just by whatever, I guess it just depends on your mood or whatever you're wearing. But if you want to, you know how to blend in. But when you want to stand out, oh my gosh, you can stand out in the most remarkable way that just catches everybody's attention. And you could literally, like, I heard showstopper, like you could literally walk into a room and it's like you're covered with glitter. Like everybody looks at you like, ooh, you're something shiny. And you really do like emit this wonderful glow about you. Also, we've got the pilgrim. You are not afraid of trying new things. And I just heard too from spirit, you make everything look easy. I love that. You probably have a lot of coworkers that think that you make things look easy. There could even be some jealousies around that. I'm not going to lie. We have the elixir of life. Wow. You seem to know, like, instinctually all about the feminine. I'm not gonna lie, like, it doesn't even matter if you are a man, but my goodness, like, you really embody that feminine energy when you want to. And when you want to, you can really, really amp this up. And when you are in your divine feminine, you're really flowing with life and you're a powerful manifester. And I am seeing too that, like, yeah, a lot of people notice that especially when you are in this type of energy, you get a lot of admirers and people that just want to dote on you and give you things, like give you special treatment and stuff like that. We've got, oh, sunny day. You provide shelter for people too. Like, you are the type of person that literally you can talk to anybody, okay? You're non-judgmental and you have some damn good advice to give to people, and people come to you for like reassurance. People may come to you for advice. You're somebody very reliable. I would not be surprised if you have Earth in your chart, meaning Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus somewhere in your birth chart, in your natal chart, because you're just somebody who's very, very, practical, you're analytical, you're intelligent, and you give amazing advice, okay? We've got Bloom here. So when I look at this card, what I'm noticing right away is her body language. She's got her arms folded. She looks very self-assured. She's very confident. People see you in this light that you are amazing. As far as I'm seeing here, not a hair out of place. But also, besides your wonderful hair and not a hair out of place, even when it's like supposed to be like that updo or the messy bun or whatever, it still looks great. But as far as the body language here being a little bit closed off, that tells me that like you're a true, you really truly are embodying that feminine energy. Because again, one thing that truly powerful feminine people do, I'm not saying woman because even men can be in their feminine energy, anyone can be in their feminine energy, is when somebody is in their powerful feminine energy, they do not just allow anybody in to their circle. People who are in their divine feminine empowerment are people who protect their energy and their loved ones, and they disallow toxicity from being present. So that's something that actually a lot of people respect about you, is that you've got some barriers up, and you're not just allowing all access, full access pass to you, to your heart, and to your loved ones. You use a lot of discretion when it comes to other people, and you seem to be able to read people quite well. You're good with energies. You're just naturally very, very good at sensing things about people, about their like ulterior motives and things like that. You could have even studied psychology or something like that, but maybe you were just born with this gift. Truly, a lot of people see that about you, and even though I'm not gonna lie, like it can be downright intimidating to some people. I mean, look at her stance. You can be a little bit downright intimidating to some people, but at least a lot of people respect you because you're not somebody to mess with, you know? Also, we've got the advocate. So you are somebody who a lot of people see as being a voice for people who can't speak. You are compassionate. You are somebody who embraces people and all kinds of people, all kinds of walks of life. And like I said in the beginning, you are non-judgmental. So a lot of people actually appreciate that about you. You're also a wonderful storyteller. And you're magnificent in the way that you are able to express the types of life experiences that you had through, like, you know, the stories that you tell others. And just by living an example, you know, you have a fascinating story of your life, like the things you've been through. And I think a lot of people find it a lot more interesting than they even truly let on. You know? So that's one thing that you deserve more compliments about, is your unique perspective on the things you've gone through in life. Okay, let's see what else. Maybe some more physical traits will come out. So Spirit, what else are the things that people, the compliments that people are thinking about my pile 1, but they're just not saying? And if you're enjoying this video, please don't forget to press that like button, and please be sure to leave me a comment as well. Okay, so this is always the fun part, is turning them over and seeing what Spirit has to reveal. So you attract and fascinate many, my pile 1. Never underestimate yourself or your abilities. You're very attractive and fascinating as a person. Your life story has many people intrigued, and many people are inquisitive about your life. They could be asking other people more details about you than what you're aware of. I'm hearing that people do talk about you behind your back, but not necessarily in bad ways. The only people that do that are like people that are jealous. I see that most people just look at you and they admire you. There's so much admiration here. You're magnetic. Oh my gosh. My pile 1, you're magnetic. So this is all going together quite nicely. You draw people into you with your magnetic aura, and you're just, I'm just hearing simply the best. Many people just think you're a breath of fresh air. You're like the sunshine, okay? And mesmerizing, I'm even hearing. You are everyone's sweetheart. You're kind to everybody. See? This is coming through again. This like very non-judgmental attitude that you have, and the fact that you're very kind to everyone. You also have goddess vibes, so the way you look is divine and very, very almost like perfect. Okay? Some people do get jealous because you almost do look a little too perfect. And some of you could actually like have beautiful braids or some kind of extensions or something like that in your hair. And there's many people who admire your hair. So I am getting that, but also that in conjunction with your beautiful skin and your other features that just seem to be very almost like perfect or doll-like. Yeah, you can get people a little bit jealous, and you might hit a few. I wouldn't say very many, but a few people, maybe 3 or 4 that would be maybe competitive with you, okay? You also have a very sexy navel, the cards are saying. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you are a size 6 or a size 16. You have a very sexy stomach area, and there's something very sexy about your navel or your belly button. Okay, so you get people's minds kind of wondering about, I guess, how you would look in like swimwear, and sort of like wanting to see more of you. I'm sensing too, there's somebody trying to search out pictures of you online, not in like a creepy way, but like, okay, yeah, you may want to watch the bonus to see who this is, but there's definitely somebody here who's looking at your photos online to see if they can find any of you showing your sexy navel. Spirit is definitely bringing that through, so be sure to tune into the bonus to see who this person is. There's definitely somebody that is liking you a lot, thinks you're very sexy. Also, people think that, you know, you are very humanitarian. You're just an all-around good person. You're a gift to this world. You're like a beam of sunshine or hope to people. See, this is the thing about you. I'm getting a common theme here in all these cards. You're beautiful on the outside and the inside. And that is a serious gift because that is so rare. So rare. Soft and pretty hair. Yeah, see, your hair is coming up again. I cannot make this up. Like, there's something very, very beautiful about your hair. It's very soft and it's very beautiful. Oh, wow. This card says, your unclothed body is my happy place. So, you have a very beautiful body, just the way you are. You don't have to change a thing. You look great. And many people find your body to be very, very sexy. The shape, like I said before, your skin, everything about your body is perfect, just the way it is. I'm also hearing that like your sense of self-assuredness is very hot. So the fact that like you know who you are and you know that you're beautiful because you're just a beautiful person on the inside and the out, and you know this. So the way that you're so self-assured, it's so beautiful, and other people notice that about you. You just come off as very sure of yourself, and a lot of people love that. They think that you have a lot of natural charm and this confidence. It's really truly amazing, and it's so refreshing to just, you know, be able to see somebody who has such a strong self, and it really, really emanates out, and it's very, very palpable. Also, you just have like a very playful type of vibe and energy, and you are insanely fun to talk to. I don't know if people tell you this, but when you're in a conversation with others, you just come across as like having such a wicked smile. Like, you have a beautiful smile, and the things you say make you such a fun person to talk to, including your stories, you know, and that kind of thing, and your perspectives. But not only that, you put out such a positive vibe that you really know how to boost the energy of all the people around you. And I really do sense that a lot more people want to talk to you than actually do come up to you and approach you, just because there may be people that are a bit intimidated by you, by the way that you really shine. There's just something about you. You just really, really shine. And some other people, they may not be able to put their finger on it, like, okay, what is it exactly about them? But you just seem very, you know, luminescent, like seriously, like beaming. So I don't know if people tell you a lot that you are that way, but you're very radiant, okay? And you deserve to know that. Also, I just heard from Spirit your laugh is so cute. It really puts a smile on people's face. It's almost contagious, so don't hold back your laugh because it's really cute. Some of you, you may like literally like throw your head back when you laugh, and you have just the most adorable laugh. Yeah, don't ever try to like hide your laugh or make it quiet, because it is part of you and it is so unique. And there is something about your eyes when you smile, your eyes, they light up, and your eyes dance in your head, and it's like you become animated. And I feel like this is something that people notice about you, is that you're so animated. You know, when you're laughing, when you're speaking, your face is very animated. So that's really great. So basically, you're attractive on many, many levels, my pile one. So if you're interested in finding out who wants to flirt with you, or basically who is kind of like, you know, eyeing you and who has a crush on you, there could be even more than one person, just saying. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I can read the collective energy of my subscribers, and head on over to my appreciation bonus, okay? And I just have a couple more announcements if you care to stick around. If you like personal readings, I do offer those. So if you're interested in a personal reading, definitely be sure to check out my description box below for more info on how you can get a personal reading with me. And also, I have a Patreon for 18 plus readings. So if you enjoy 18 plus readings, uncensored, join me at my Patreon for only $3 a month. You can cancel it anytime if you're not happy. And it's just so much fun for the 18 plus uncensored types. And if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. It helps me to get things for the channel, such as gemstones, candles, sage, incense, tarot cards, and oracle cards. Thanks again so much for being here, and feel free to watch however the other many piles that you were drawn to, because there may be different messages for you within. My love to you all, and take it easy until next time. Bye. Hello to all my beautiful souls out there who chose Angelite or Image 2. You're in the right place for today's pick a card reading. We're going to be exploring all about the compliments and the nice things people are thinking about you physically and your personality, both. But they're just not saying. You know, sometimes people will be thinking things and they're just not telling you to your face for whatever reason. So we're going to be exploring that today. So also as a bonus to my subscribers, I want to say a big thank you by offering you a bonus reading today all about who, in very much detail, wants to flirt with you. Okay, so who has an attraction to you. I'm going to be getting into names, the letter tiles, and lots of details. So definitely take part in that. If you haven't subscribed yet, but you want to be included in that, hit that subscribe button and you will be included in that, okay? And that is actually special because I'm going to be tapping into your collective energy for just my subscribers. So, all right, for today's reading, I'm going to be using my Unity deck. I'm also going to be using the Carolyn Mace archetype cards, as well as Kim Cran's The Wild Unknown archetype cards, and some channeled message cards too, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle and say a little prayer to Spirit. So Spirit, please speak through me. Please help me to deliver these messages to my pile too about the compliments that people are thinking about them behind their back, but they're just not saying to their face. And Spirit, please speak through me as you always do, and may this reading be very honest and very precise to my pile too, and what people are thinking about them, but just not verbalizing. If you're interested in this deck, this is called the Unity deck. I made it with my digital artwork, and it has all of the card meanings written out in the corners, so anybody can read this Unity deck, which is why I love it so much, other than the fact that it has my artwork on it. All right, and it is based on the Rider-Waite. All right, so here we go. I'm going to start us off with a bang. Right in the middle, we see that a lot of people have like a lot of sexual attraction to you. That often denotes too that a lot of people mention you behind closed doors. Okay, so people are talking about you. That can often denote gossip. You are definitely somebody interesting, because otherwise, why would people be talking about you, you know? People are saying that you're very intuitive, okay? They think that you have a lot of natural intuition about you. You seem to know about the occult or secret knowledge, and your overall vibe kind of gives that away. Even if you're trying not to let people know that for whatever reason, because sometimes people get kind of secretive about that they are into New Age, or they do like tarot or astrology or that kind of thing. Sometimes people like to keep it a secret, but I think that people actually see that in you no matter what, because it's kind of in your aura. Do you see the aura behind her? And many people think that you have this kind of mysterious glow about you. Also, you could be interested in like wearing crystals and that kind of thing, and that's kind of a dead giveaway for a lot of people. You could have like a tattoo of your astrological sign, like let's say you're Taurus or something, and you have a Taurus here, kind of like I do here with my Scorpion. Usually when people see that, they're like, oh, why do you have a Scorpio or a Scorpion tattoo on your wrist? I'm like, because I'm a Scorpio. So you could have something like that, you know, very visible on your body, maybe on your wrist or arm, that people see, and they think it's cool. So that's not going to apply to everybody, but if that's you, that is one thing that people are definitely taking notice of, and think that it's really cool that you are so into spirituality and astrology and like tarot and that kind of stuff, because not everybody is, and it makes you stand out in a very unique way. I just heard like you're like I don't know, a man or a woman of many mysteries. And with the cups here, that's very indicative of a mysterious person, because we've got somebody who could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, sun, moon, or ascendant. If you are not a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, though, you're really embodying those traits, physical traits and behavioral traits of a water sign. And water signs, as we know, many of us know, they are very, very psychic. So many people do admire your psychic gifts, and they think very highly of you, even though they're not telling you this. So as far as like your physical traits that people are admiring about you, you have very pretty hair. You have very penetrating eyes that kind of can see right through people. And you may have like kind of like a square, or like not necessarily a square face, but like very nice, like a nice jawline and prominent features, okay? Prominent nose. You could have like wide flat cheekbones, something like that, but it looks very, very pretty. Very, you even have like this natural blush about you. That people like just notice, like the coloration in your cheeks. Maybe you blush easily, I don't know, but you have a nice color to your cheeks, to your face. You have a nice and beautiful voice too. If you're a woman, this could be like almost like a high-pitched voice or something very like feminine sounding voice. And if you're a guy, it could be just very, very like commanding, like a commanding voice. You have a commanding presence. You have a stunning smile no matter what. And you have just a very handsome or beautiful face. Often, people that embody water elements also have nice hands, and you could have the kind of hands that are like, you know, just perfect for playing piano. Some of you may play piano, like just beautiful hands, long fingers, that kind of thing. And some of your sexiest features would have to be your lips and your neck and your chest area. That is what I'm really, really getting from Spirit. And let's go ahead and choose some more cards here and see what else what other comments people are thinking about you. I just heard intensity. So you have a lot of passion, you have a lot of intensity that many people admire. We've got the Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. So you're somebody who has positivity. You have a positive mindset. You're somebody who tends to look at the glass as half full rather than half empty, which actually a lot of people admire about you, but they may just not tell you that they admire your positivity and the fact that you can see the silver lining, or like you're very good at being able to see how things are very connected, and to see that even when things appear bad, there's always a reason for it, and things are going to be okay. Like you always land on your feet, kind of like a cat. You always land on your feet. You have very nurturing energy. You've got the Mother here, and this doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman or what you identify as. You just have these like mother attributes. So meaning that you're very nurturing and patient, and unconditional love is something that you're very good at displaying. And you have just like this very joyful disposition about you. And you're very good with children, and children gravitate to you. Children, and also I heard pets gravitate to you. You are also somebody who tends to be a deep thinker and has a philosophically bent mind, or philosophically bent mind frame. Okay? And so that means that you really tend to look at the bigger picture in life. Rose garden means that people look at you and they think how much you've grown as a person. I mean, we got the butterfly and the rose. So that just tells me that like a lot of people, they see how much you've transformed. You've become truly like a better version of yourself, and you should be proud of yourself for how far you've come. So just take a moment and give yourself a pat on the back for how far you have come, my pile too. If nobody has told you that they're so proud of you today, let it be known here that Spirit is very proud of you. Okay? And I am very proud of you, pile 2, for how far you've come and all the hurdles you've had to jump and things you've had to overcome to be here today and to be thriving today. We've got the beautiful little girl here, the sea witch with the fish. That always reminds me of Piscean energy. And we've got day and night. So, with the Piscean energy, that kind of just reminds me that you are the type of person who really embodies a deep ability for empathy, deep emotionality. As I stated before, you're very psychic, so that is just another confirmation that people may even look to you as a guide, okay? And you're such an open, caring person as well, as generous, and go with the flow too. Like, you're just very resilient, and many people don't give you enough credit, is what I'm hearing. But you're really somebody who can bounce back from terrible situations, to just bounce back, and you have this resiliency about you. You also have very, very romantic qualities about you, with this day and night. You really have a romantic quality about you that people just look at you and they can imagine being capsized, in a romantic relationship with you, and how wonderful that would be to take part in your celebration of love and romance. Like, you have many people, many admirers who think about what it would be like to be in a relationship with you. And you're like the embodiment of like romance, love, and it's really something. I really do feel like because of your mysticism and your romanticism and this aura you have, it's all part of your beautiful aura. It works as a magnet to draw people in, all kinds of people. You get probably so many different walks of life and age groups and genders attracted to you. Like, basically, I don't feel that you have one type that's attracted to you. I think that you do attract a lot of wounded people, just because we do have this mother energy here, but you attract all kinds of people, so that is coming through. Also, I am hearing that you have the kind of lips that make people stare, and it's definitely like a happy place. People like to look at your lips. You may get that a lot, and like, you may wonder, like, why are they not looking me in the eyes? They may be spending a lot of time looking at your lips when you're speaking, or when you're eating, or looking at other parts of your body. You have a very like graceful looking neck. I am seeing that, and very nice arms too, I might add. Some of the compliments that people want to say to you is, I want to get to know you. You seem like a very interesting and nice person, and it seems like you have a lot to offer, but instead, some people just don't tell you this, and it is kind of a shame, because you deserve to hear about all the ways in which you really do fascinate people, and how people really do see so much in your eyes. There's just a whole another world in your eyes that it's like very mysterious. In a way, it's like looking into outer space when you look into your eyes, and this can downright scare people at times, like especially in a romantic type of relationship. When people are looking into your eyes in one of those very intimate moments, they could literally get scared, like downright petrified of how they're able to see so much in your eyes, like so much of the universe. And many of these things that they see in your eyes are like downloads. So I know that might sound funny, but people can look in your eyes and almost like get a download about like the universe and the totality of the universe, and so many like things that it's almost like too much, because of the power that your eyes really hold. So I would not be surprised if people do get a little bit too intimidated when you make direct eye contact with them. That can happen. So you have just this dreamy, ethereal nature about you, okay? And more people should tell you that, but you know how people can be. Oh, wow, look at that. Those just jumped right out. Plus, I had one that went onto the floor. So, let me get that. All right, this is the one that went on the floor, so I might as well take that too, because I don't believe in accidents. Okay, so let's see. Oh, look at that. We have the womb and mother. I mean, wow. Yeah, so many people look up to you. Like, you even have a little baby on here. So I mean, some of you could literally be pregnant, or, more specifically, in certain circumstances. But for the rest of you, this is just talking about your motherly attributes and also your creativeness, because you're a very creative person. Think about the womb and creation, creating miracles. You're very artistic. You probably don't give yourself enough credit for how talented you are within your own personal art. That could be literally art, like painting, drawing, or crafting, cooking, dancing, whatever your special art form of art is, music, whatever it is. You're very talented, and you deserve a lot more, like, either attention or like praise, admiration, that kind of thing. You definitely deserve a lot more compliments about the things you're creating. Okay, because there's like a very fertile, abundancy type of energy here connected with your creativity. And I just heard blessed. You're very blessed. You're a fighter. You've been through a lot, and like I said before, like, you're just like a cat. You always land on your feet. You come up on top. And people sometimes don't really give you enough credit for all the things you've been through and all the ways that you're really shining. Like, you're an overcomer. And I mean, the warrior, you can't get any better than that. You're a fighter. Also, with the king here, you have a stateliness about you that many people do admire. And a lot of people may even assume that you're wealthy, okay? Just based on the way you look, the way that you just know, like, what looks good on your body. And I just heard you know how to work it. You know how to, like walk and stand with grace, with, what is it, like etiquette, you just naturally seem to have grace and etiquette. And that's usually something that people have to learn through like etiquette training or something like that, but you just have this in droves naturally. So this is fun. I like to turn these over and reveal what these are that Spirit wants you to know about the compliments that you deserve right now. You gravitate towards dark things, scary movies, black magic, Halloween. Do you remember how I said that you could attract people like this because of who you are and your mothering energies and your nurturing abilities and stuff like that? You may attract people like that who do have like more of like the dark vibes, or like maybe they even have addictions or stuff like that. So I'm thinking that card is just like confirmation about what I was saying earlier, what Spirit was bringing through about how you can attract all kinds of people, but oftentimes because you are so strong and because you see how there's like all this light being emitted from these hands? You emit like a certain amount of light, and you have a beautiful aura about you. So therefore you will attract a lot of like people that are into like dark things. So, oftentimes they want the light, they want to be healed, or there's like a need for that. So you have a real gift in that. And I was thinking too, Spirit was telling me about your energy work, and that many of you are really gifted with energy work. Sending energy and telepathic messages as well is coming through, and hands-on, like laying of hands and distance work, energy, Reiki is coming through. So there's a gift that you have for that. That is coming through so strong. But yeah, mainly people think that you're very healing. You have a lot of healing vibes, and they may just not tell you that. Oh, wow. Okay. We have well endowed. They know you can handle them. Oh my gosh. Pile 2, you've got somebody who's like seriously crushing on you, and they are thinking a lot of sexual thoughts about you. and wondering if like the two of you would be a good fit together. Like, you know what I mean? Okay, like wondering if you will actually physiologically be a good fit, if you'll be able to like handle them, their girth or their length or whatever it is, if this is a guy or vice versa, like wondering how you're going to physically fit together and wondering about the chemistry. So you've got somebody here who is having these kinds of like sexual thoughts about you, and it could even be somebody of the same sex, okay, that is wondering about you, like how you feel, and just very interesting questions in their mind about your sacred parts, okay, and like how they feel. Yeah, I can't go into too much there because this is not an 18 plus, but I think you get the drift. Also, you are a breath of fresh air, and many people think that you are a breath of fresh air. And when I say that, I guess what I mean is you're unique, and you have a uniqueness that really does radiate from you, that people just sometimes disregard, or just they don't tell you enough, you know. They may give you hints about how they feel, like smiles. You may get a lot of people that smile at you, like, hey, and they're friendly, and they may wave or hold doors open for you or just be nice to you. But like, what I'm really getting is that people are not telling you enough that you really are unique and you really do have healing vibes. What I'm sensing is like, okay, so this might sound crazy, but like, I remember hearing something about like, now I'm not a religious person, but I am going to reference something about, like Jesus. I heard that like when he would walk into a place, he would elevate the consciousness or the room. He could elevate like the people's auric vibes and kind of like bring people up just energetically with the aura. So that's what spirit was showing me, is that you can like walk into a room and just like by being present, the vibes that you emanate, the auric field that you emanate actually heals people. And when people smile at you or they make eye contact with you, they can feel it like a blast, okay? And it's just like, woof. And this can really catch people off guard sometimes. Okay, Spirit is telling me that. But of course, they're not going to tell you. Strangers are not going to come up to you and tell you like, whoa, you have a really powerful gaze, or like, damn, you walked in and I could feel like you elevated me, or like I feel happy in your presence and that kind of thing. But you know, think about the sun and how the sun comes out and the sun shines, and what does it do? It blesses all of us. So that's how Spirit is saying that you are when you walk into a room. Oh, I just heard the word activate. You activate people. Wow. You activate people. That is very powerful. Also, a lot of people, when they see you, they see that you look like somebody that you fully accept yourself. You know, you're somebody who's confident within your body, mind, and soul. You know who you are. And you're also somebody who seems to not take sides with matters. You're very fair. You could have allowed a Libra in your chart, or just embody this Libra type of energy where you like things to be fair, you like things to be equal, and you're also a great mediator. When people are fighting, you would be like the best go-to person to be the mediator when people are fighting, because you don't really take sides. You like to see like things with a fair outcome. You're also very adaptable, meaning that you can go with the flow, and people oftentimes, like many people, see you as actually very, very perfect, you know, in their eyes. Even strangers think that you're perfect. You must have a perfect life. And also, you've got this flexibility and adaptability here. So you're very resilient. I think we had that in pile 1 too. If you were drawn to pile 1 in any way, I would say definitely watch that, because there may be some messages for you in there, okay? I wanted to say also that if you want to know who wants to flirt with you, check out my bonus reading. Become a subscriber if you're not already, so that I can channel your energy. I am going to be doing this as a special thank you to all my subscribers out there. I love you all so much. Thanks for being here. Also, if you would like a private reading, I do offer those, so check out my description box below for information on how to get a personal reading with me. And if you would like to join my Patreon, it's only $3 a month to join. You can look for the link in my description box below. It'll take you right to my Patreon, and it's all 18 plus uncensored love reading. So go ahead and join that if you want to. It's so much fun. Like I said, cancel at any time if you don't like it. And if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never, you know, expected, but it's always appreciated. So if you want to donate, just go ahead and go to my description box and you can find more info on how to do that. Much love to you all, and I hope to see you all at the bonus reading. Bye. Hello to all my beautiful souls out there who chose this gorgeous red aventurine. Such a unique stone. And also, for those of you who chose image 3, you're in the right place. Today's pick a card reading is going to be so much fun. It's going to be all about the compliments that people are thinking about you, but they're not saying to you, but you deserve to hear these things. So I'm going to be using the Carolyn Mace archetype cards. I'm also going to be using my Unity deck, which is a deck that I created using my own digital artwork. And if you're interested in purchasing a deck for yourself, you can go to my description box below, and you can see the information for my Etsy shop in there, and go right to my Etsy shop and check it out. Also, I'm going to be using this deck. It is called the Oracle of Mystical Moments, and also the Wild Unknown Archetypes cards. So it's going to be a lot. Also as well, I'm going to be using the channeled message cards here, okay? So it'll be quite in depth. This will be about physical traits as well as personality-wise, okay? So a mixture of both, but the compliments that you deserve to hear. And don't forget to check out the bonus reading at the end. If you're a subscriber, I'm going to be reading my subscribers' energy as a collective and giving you the details about who wants to flirt with you. Who is it? Okay, it'll be very, very descriptive. I'm going to be listing off names. Oh, wow, that came out already. I'm going to be listing off, like I said, names, pertinent information about the person who wants to flirt with you, somebody who has an attraction for you, okay? So, if you're not a subscriber, you can still be included in that. Just hit that subscribe button and you'll be included in that. All right, so here we've got your answers. I'm going to flip them over. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got the Page of Swords. We got the Seven of Swords. Lots of swords. And the Judgment card. Okay, cool. So you could be an air sign, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you are, but it just means that you embody air qualities. Physical qualities that really, you know, make you stand out. I mean, even if you're an earth or a water sign, doesn't matter really what you are. You could even be a fire sign, whatever you are, you still have these physical traits that really, really make you stand out. If you have light colored eyes, these are very, very unique, and something very piercing about these. If you have lighter eyes, I know that's not going to be for everybody, but if you do, there's something very, very piercing and very pretty about your very light eyes. Okay, very good to know. You're the kind of person, your honesty is refreshing, Spirit is saying. Aw, I love this. Child magical and God. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. My pile 3, you have an amazing energy about you. I'm not kidding. Godlike. That might sound like weird, but hear me out. What I mean when I say that is that you have a benevolence about you, a compassion about you. People recognize this about you. And when you couple that with your magical attributes, you have like this, you know, sacredness about you that is very intriguing, very interesting. And a lot of people see this within you. So hopefully you recognize this within yourself. You are very, very unique. You're just a loving person, loving to all beings. You don't use your power to control people, but you are very powerful. Okay. You have like this, like quiet power about you. Pure nature. Yes. Oh my goodness. You're very, very, spiritual, my pile 3. Now this could be something that, maybe people don't really know why you are the way you are, but I think that you know the reason is that you're just a heck of a good person, and you do follow some kind of spiritual framework. Like maybe you live by the principles of karma, or the law of 3, or whatever it is. Like you're living a very conscientious type of life where you are aware that whatever you're putting out there, you're going to get back. And people are noticing this about you, that you seem to live like a very exemplary life. We got the change of seasons and the journey. I do think that you're not afraid of change. You're not afraid how things, where the wind will take you, I guess. I mean, look at this card, the moon dance. You're not afraid of where the wind will take you. So you're not afraid to like try different things. Even though change can be sometimes very scary. I do think that you've had to change quite a bit in your life. Like maybe even your residence. Some of you might had like a recent move or some kind of recent shift in your life, but you just, you have the determination to keep going even with change in the face of adversity, or in the changing world, things that are changing in your life, in your little microcosm or your corner of the world. You're just very good with accepting change and doing what you need to do. Look at this. We got the change of seasons. I didn't even realize that. Like, that actually meant that. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. So, change of seasons. You're going with the changes of your life. And also, you have like this aura about you where you're never dull, you're never boring. You're always changing too. And you're always keeping people on their toes. I am hearing that. Like, that's, if somebody was to give you a compliment, it would be that you're never boring, and you always keep people on their toes, and they always like wonder what's coming next or what you're going to do next. You seem to live a very exciting life, even though you may think it's kind of boring. Other people think that you live kind of an exciting life or magical kind of life. With the Judgment card, the Judgment is all about healing broken parts of yourself, transformation, renewal, change. So lots of things indicating that you've been going through some changes. Some of these changes may not have been very easy, but through your faith, your spirituality, through your strength that you display, you've been able to get through many of life's downs. Like, how we have ups and downs. You've been able to go through the ups and the downs of life with amazing resiliency. The Vow. The Hunter. And the Poet. Wow. That's such a beautiful card. This person has their hands literally around the moon, and it's almost like ambiguous. Like, there's supposed to be like an outline of a head, a person's shadow or head here, but it's actually just, it looks like the clouds, and it all kind of like blends in together, and then there's many birds. So when I look at that card, I think, oh my gosh, your mind is a beautiful landscape, and there's so much talent in your mind for being able to express yourself through the written word. With the poet there, like, you have a very poetical way of speaking, and you have a way with words. If you wanted to write a book or a poetry book, you could definitely have a lot of potential for creating a fantastic work of art. Also, when it comes to expressing yourself through art, you are able to express a lot of emotions through your art, whether that art be, you know, something you're creating with your hands or something like a powerful piece of music that you're creating. But you're able to express who you are and what you're feeling through your words or through your expression of art. So that's something that a lot of people are thinking about you as far as compliments. And when it comes to the hunter, I see a picture here of a horse. And it tells me, for one thing, that you're very resourceful. You know where to go to obtain the things that you need, like knowledge. Like when you're at work, if there's a question and you don't know, you know where to go. Like you know where to go to get the answers. And so you're very resourceful like that. But also, that reminds me, the horse reminds me of Sagittarius energy. So you are really embodying Sagittarius qualities and traits. Many people, they just look at you and they think that you have a strength about you. You know, your body is strong. You look sturdy. You look very healthy. And you have a strong back. There's something very beautiful about your back, your shoulders, your back. It's just very strong and svelte looking. You could have a very athletic shape to your body. You have bright and lively and very alert eyes, okay? And very vibrant hair that just like, it's like very flowy. It could be anywhere from like medium to long is what I'm seeing, but it could be any length, but it kind of like looks very beautiful when the wind blows it. It's almost like breathtakingly so. And you do look stunning in many different types of lighting, be it moonlight, sunlight. I do think that you look exceptionally pretty when the sun is sparkling on your skin and bringing out these very interesting colors in your eyes that you may not even be aware of, that it's almost like colors within the colors of your eyes when you're in the sunlight, and also the strands of your hair. There seems to be undertones of different colors. Like, let's say you have brown hair. When you're in the sun, you can see like little blonde strings or like little red strands of hair. So you have more uniqueness to your beauty than what you're even fully aware of. Okay, that's what I'm really seeing. Your eyes are the same. There's many colors within your eyes. You may think that, oh, they're just brown, but they're actually not. They have many colors within them if you look up close in the sun. So you have gorgeous, beautiful eyes. And as far as like, you know, when people think about the compliments they want to give you, they think that you're somebody who has like this boldness to you. You're very brave, and like the, you know, kind of touched upon this earlier about the change. Like you face change very bravely, very boldly, and without fear. You seem to be able to handle things well. And you always have like this very patient, I want to say loving energy around you. It's just, this is how you come off. You may not always feel like the most patient person in the world, because I'm seeing like somebody who does tend to get impatient at times. Okay, because yeah, I know that we all can get impatient at times. Like, let's say somebody's driving way too slow in front of you, or like there's this super huge long line and it makes you feel impatient, right? which we all get, but I do really feel like when people look at you in general, they think you're very patient, very kind, very loving. These would be the attributes that many people would say about you. And it just kind of shows with your mannerisms, with, you have like a very patient look on your face. Even when you might be disturbed or angry or feeling impatient, you look as calm as like a cucumber. I was gonna say as calm as a cucumber. Just very, I think that's just an expression, but you look very calm even when there's like chaos or a storm raging in your head. You seem to keep your cool. So that's something that people admire about you, is that inner strength that you have, that fortitude. Okay. And you're definitely somebody who, you're not like, I just heard this from Spirit, like, you're not somebody who goes around like giving a whole bunch of compliments to people, just to make people like you. Like, when you give a genuine compliment though, what I want you to know from Spirit is that people really believe you because you're not giving out a ton of compliments. And when you do speak, people listen. And when you give a good, genuine compliment, what Spirit is telling me is that people listen because you're not just handing out compliments like treats, and your compliments are sacred. So when you give a compliment, people think it's a big delight. It's a delight. It's a treat because it is coming from you, and they know that you just don't give out compliments like, all the time just because you want people to like you. You have a genuineness about you. And I feel like too, like, you're the kind of person that a lot of people would like to marry. We have the vow here, so that stands for, marriage and promises. So you really are the type that seems to be very steady, sturdy, reliable, dependable, and a lot of people would say that about you, if they could express it. The next thing that I really want to do is to get some channeled message cards here to see, maybe we can get more about like the physical attributes, okay? Or, it could be personality, so whatever wants to come through. So Spirit, please help me to choose the correct cards that are going to enable us to see what compliments Pile 3 really deserves to hear that other people are not saying. All right, I feel like that's good. This is always a fun part when you flip them over. You have nice abs or like a nice stomach area. One of the other piles had that too, was like nice stomach area. If you were drawn to any of the other piles, I would say feel free to watch, however many you were drawn to, because there could be multiple messages in there. There seems to be like some common threads in all three. So yeah, feel free to watch as many as you'd like. You are a go-getter type of person. Yes, you are. You're the type of person that goes after what you want. And it's like, it's that bravery coming back again. Nothing's going to stop you. Nothing's going to get in your way. You don't just, give up. You're not somebody that just, will take failure or defeat and let it get the best of you. Like, you get back up. You get back on that horse. You keep going. People admire that about you. Some people are jealous of you. Okay, that's coming through. That's going to happen when you're exhibiting the different levels of confidence and beauty that you are possessing here and exhibiting. You're going to get jealous people, okay? You're always learning. You're always growing. You're somebody who values education. You're somebody who values growth, and you really embody a growth mindset. I think too that many people find this to be special about you, but they may not say it. Like, oh, I think you're cool because you always want to learn new things and stuff. So you may not hear this, but it is important to note that, for things that want to grow, you got to keep growing. Otherwise it stagnates and it dies. So as people, it is good to want to grow and learn new things. So I think it's just great that you're learning and growing all the time. And I myself love to learn as well. So that's cool that you also share that, pile 3. We've got full breasts here, and you are well endowed. So if you are a male, you could be very well endowed in certain areas. Also, if you are a female, you could have very full breasts. And people do think that your breasts are pretty no matter what size they are. We've got, you could have a very unique look about you that makes you kind of set apart from other people. And also beauty marks are coming through. So you could have a beauty mark somewhere on your face that some people might call it a mole, but yeah, a beauty mark that is unique. And I just heard never get it removed because it's part of you, and it makes you so much more beautiful than you even know. Okay? So if you have a mole or a beauty mark that you were wondering if you should get it cut off, there's definitely a message for you that leave it, because you're beautiful with this, whatever this is, this beauty mark on your face. Okay? So that's not going to be for everybody. That's going to touch somebody out there who is going through this right now. Okay? Now, the next thing I want to do is tell you about the bonus. I have put a bonus reading on here for my subscribers about who wants to flirt with you, who is crushing on you. So if you're interested in finding out, go ahead, and if you haven't yet subscribed, you can hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be reading the energy of my subscribers. So this is a very special way to say thank you for being part of my wonderful community here. I love you all so much. Go ahead and check out that bonus reading about the person, all about the person that wants to flirt with you. I will be going into names and specific information about this person. So just have fun with it. And don't forget to like this video if you've enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment and let me know if it resonated. That would be awesome. If you would like a personal reading, I do offer those, and you can find more info in my description box below for how to obtain a personal reading with me. And if you like 18+ uncensored readings, I have a Patreon, and you can join for only $3, and you can cancel at any time. But yeah, it's $3 a month. And it's all about like 18+ uncensored love readings. So if you like that kind of thing, you're going to love it. Also, if you would like to donate to my channel, it's never expected, but it's always appreciated. And you can find more info on how to donate in my description box below as well. Much love to you all, and I hope to see you all at the bonus reading. Bye. Hello, and welcome to your bonus reading for all my new and old subscribers out there who've been with me for a while. Thank you so much. Welcome to all of you new subscribers. I hope that you will enjoy this. I'm going to be tapping into your energy collectively to find out who wants to flirt with you, who is having a lot of like desire for you. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to be using the Astro dice. I may reveal the person or people, because there could be more than one person who wants to flirt with you. Or I could reveal your sun, moon, or ascendant sign, okay? Also, I'm going to be getting into letter tiles. So you might see the person's initials, or maybe their name in there, or your name or initials in there to let you know, more information that you need to know. I'm going to even get out the descriptors, and we'll be getting into like physical characteristics, personality characteristics of this person or these people. And all the details that I can possibly come up with from spirit. So it's going to be very, very in-depth. I am going to channel some names too, some professions, locations, and any other details spirit wants to give us. All right. So let me say a quick little connection prayer. It's not a religious prayer. The reason I say that is because I don't want to trigger anybody by saying that word. So that's why I say that. But yeah, I'm just connecting with Spirit. So Spirit, please be here now with me and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages for my subscribers who are here for the bonus reading, all about the person or people that want to be flirty with them. Or in other words, who is crushing on them, who is having like sexual thoughts about them and stuff like that. Okay? So I will go ahead and roll the dice, but if you don't see your sign or anybody you know, stay with me because you might hear this person's name. I'm going to be channeling about maybe 20, 25 names, okay? I may say your name or this person's name. And doing letter tiles too. So we've got an Aries, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra. Okay. So that's a start. That's a start. Like I said, stay tuned because I'm going to be getting into more details. I think the first thing I'll do is lay down some letter tiles and we'll be able to see this person's name in here, and then I will be able to get some hints and clues as to who this is. So Spirit, help me to choose the correct letter tiles that will reveal who wants to flirt with my subscriber base here, who has tuned in today to find out the answers. I just heard strong love. This is a strong pull toward you. Okay. Wow, I'm already getting some names. I'm hearing a very unusual name that I haven't heard in a very long time. But I'm just gonna say it. Okay, I was hearing Jethro. Okay, so that if there's somebody out there who knows somebody with that name, or that is your name, that's just confirmation. Hope, Kaya, Kanye, Keith, Isabel, James, David, Tyler, Randy, Danielle, Hunter, Judy, Latrell, Amari. I'm hearing Sudan. So maybe that's a last name, I'm not sure. Sudan. That could even be a place. Washington. Okay, I heard Washington. That could be a last name. Bob or Robert, Robbie. I was hearing Warsaw. Oh, so I think that's in Poland. So you could have like Polish roots, or this person could have Polish ancestry or Polish roots or some kind of affiliation with Poland. Okay. Also, I was hearing Krakow. So yeah, very interesting there. Interesting. I was hearing Herzegovina. I don't even know what that means. But yeah, I was hearing Herzegovina. I think I'll stop and look that up because otherwise that's going to drive me nuts. Okay. Apparently it's maybe near Bosnia or something like that, or Herzegovina. Okay, so that's what was coming through. So maybe there's some kind of, affiliation with that. Okay, I mean, I am seeing Bosnia in here, so Some of you may like comedies because there's a comedy coming through. The name of the comedy was called Borat. So that could be like, you know, a favorite movie or a funny movie that you've seen that made you laugh really hard. Or maybe it's something you watched recently just to be a confirmation. There could be somebody here too wanting to drink from the fountain of youth. So wanting to like remain young looking, or like maybe thinking about getting Botox injections or something like that. So I have to say this because this is part of this. Not everything is going to resonate when I say these hints and clues. This is for you to be like, oh yeah, she's talking to me. So let it be known that not everything I say is going to resonate with you, but listen and see what does resonate, and take that as a sign, as a confirmation that this reading has been for you. Okay, so look for your name or your initials in here, or somebody that you know. I'm going to be saying some more names as well, but I just wanted you to know that that's kind of how this works. Is if you're new here, is that I'm going to be, you know, channeling spirit. So I'll be saying, you know, locations or hints and clues as to who these people are. Okay, so hang in there. Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing Michael, Tom, Thomas, Tommy, Jack, Ben or Benjamin, Matt, Matthew, or even Matty or Maddie, Oliver, Rich or Rick, Ricky, George, Jason, Angie, Jeffrey, Laura, Shara, Shannon, Anna, Joan or Joanne too, Dylan, Willie, Philip, Mason and Roy, Kai and Coy. I was hearing Jafar, so there could be like, maybe you love Disney, or maybe you love what's that song with A Whole New World? Aladdin. Okay, you could be like an Aladdin fan, so let that be confirmation. Okay, I'm just gonna say a few more names. I was getting Aaliyah, Carter, Imani or Iman, Layla and Nevaeh, Nova, that's a pretty name, Caleb, John, because I was hearing John Legend, so the name could either be Legend, it could be a first or last, or John, or you could have like a love of the John Legend, the singer. Okay, so also I was seeing Africa in here, and I was hearing that there could be affiliation with Africa. So now I want to get into the descriptors of how this person looks, or maybe even some things about their energy. Okay, so I'm just going to be taking some out. This person could have very arched eyebrows. Okay, that could be your energy, or this person who has very arched eyebrows. Sometimes people that have Aries in their chart will have very arched eyebrows, so keep that in mind. Usually it's the Aries sun. This person could have detached earlobes. Okay, so there's attached and detached, so this person could have the detached kind. Protective, so they have a very protective energy, like they could be very strong, or something about their personality makes them very protective in their nature. This person could have facial hair, or that could be you. Prominent jaw. This person could look a little bit older than their age. Okay, maybe they are older than you. Creative type. Remember that this could be more than one person as well. And then we've got active. Could be a very active or sporty kind of person with no bangs. And then we've got somebody here that has chunky bangs. So yeah, chunky or even curtain bangs. That's funny that those three came out together. And then I want to do a few more. German. So you or this person could be German or speak German. You could be like, I don't know, German translator or something like that. And then we got lust and articulate. So this person, whoever this is, speaks with a big vocabulary. And they really know how to communicate themselves through the verbal expression. There's a magical element about one of these people that really likes you. And also this person has a quick wittedness about them. Like they have a great sense of humor. Somebody here could have an asymmetrical bob haircut. Plays a musical instrument. What else, Spirit? This person seems older than their age because they're very mature. They could have a really good job, or maybe they own their own home. They're very cooperative and very confident and has a very calm nature. They like to stay busy. What else, Spirit? Easygoing in their nature. And also, what else, Spirit? Ambitious. And there could be somebody here. Oops, it fell on the floor. Let me get it. Okay, let me get it. Yeah. Fell on the floor, went flying. It said they read tarot. So that could be you or this person is a tarot reader. Okay? So interesting. Any other thing you want to bring through? Native American. So you or this person could be Native American as well. All right, so hopefully that'll give you some hints and clues as to who this person is that wants to flirt with you, or who these people are that wants to flirt with you. And hopefully you were able to see some hints and clues about you too, so that you know that this is your message. Also, I want to do some channeling too to see if I can find out any more about this person. Okay, so I'm gonna be channeling Spirit. Okay, all right, so Spirit, can you please let us know anything that you can let us know about, like, this person or these people who are crushing on the people who are here that are my subscribers, who really want to know the answer to this question? Can you please let us know? I'm hearing Lionel Richie. So maybe this person either looks like Lionel Richie, is a Lionel Richie fan, or you could be letting you know that this is definitely your message. Ex-military. So this person could be in the military or military training. I'm even hearing, or have some kind of connection to the military, or be ex-military. They could be missing one tooth, even if it's in the way, way back. This person could be missing at least one tooth in the, like, way, way back is what I'm hearing, or on the side. I am hearing, like, yes. I think that okay, there's somebody here that, I don't know, I was hearing, like, South America. I don't know why I was hearing that. So maybe that's a location for some of you guys, a confirmation. I heard pentagram tattoo, so maybe some of y'all out there have a pentagram tattoo. Let that be a confirmation that this is your pile. Also, some of y'all, okay, you may have a pet paw tattoo, or this person has a pet paw tattoo on their body somewhere. Or a tattoo of a tree, okay? or something to have to do with like a military tattoo, something to have to do with like maybe a Marines tattoo or something like that. You know what I mean? Like Navy, Marine, that kind of thing. This person could really like country music, because I was hearing that song "How Do I Live" by Trisha Yearwood. I was hearing that in my head. So yeah, there could be like an ex here too, or somebody that you used to know that is still thinking about you, still crushing on you. I feel like this person has a slight upturned nose. Okay, a slight upturned nose. And somebody here definitely could have a past as a dancer, or was into like, you know, choreography or even photography. I'm hearing could suffer from allergies. That seems so random, but that's what spirit is bringing through. Also, I'm seeing like an image of a pinup girl. Like I'm seeing like in my mind right now, I'm seeing oh, what's her name? She was the singer who died in her early 20s. She sang, oh gosh. Let me see if I can look it up. I can see her in my mind. Oh yeah, Amy Winehouse. I was seeing that. I was seeing her in my mind. So you could be like an Amy Winehouse fan or have that kind of style. Or this person could. I'm also seeing something about a motorcycle or a mechanic. Somebody very, very good with working on things, fixing things, good with their hands. Something here about like a black automobile. Okay, it's coming through for somebody as a confirmation. Anything else, Spirit, that you could add to this conversation to let us know who this person is or these people? I don't know why I was hearing Cameron Diaz. Somebody here could look like Cameron Diaz. I was hearing like fight or flight. So I don't know why I would be hearing that fight or flight response, but also, oh, you know what that kind of reminds me of, the fight or flight, is that this person, or you, I could be picking up on your energy too. Like, I don't know why, but I was hearing like fight or flight, like that fight or flight response could be very, like powerful within this person. They could be like a little bit on edge, or like maybe like have a little bit of a defensiveness going on, or possibly something like that. This person is like very young at heart, no matter how old they are. They could be a lot older than you. It doesn't matter. This person is very young at heart, but yet very like responsible with money, managing money, that kind of thing. Okay. It's not like they're like, you know, a party animal or anything like that. They're very responsible. They could be good at math too. Okay, because I was hearing Moby Max, and that's like a math program for kids. So yeah, there could be like an educator as well. There could be somebody with that is an educator. And I was hearing like, I don't know why I would be hearing hell bent. This person is hell bent on talking to you. So like there's a desire to talk to you, but yet for some, this person is not making it known that they have a crush on you. They could just be like watching you online, or be very inquisitive, asking other people how you're doing and that kind of thing. But there could be like a shyness, but like they're kind of hell bent on talking to you. I feel like this person wants to reach out to you, wants to talk to you more. For some of you, this person may be thinking that you're the one that got away. If this is like an ex, they're thinking that you're the one that got away, or it could have been like a friends with benefit, and they're like, damn, why wasn't this more than just friends with benefits? Why didn't I tell this person how I was really feeling? Also, there's like this person could have been very active with their body, like into like either Tai Chi, Qigong, or martial arts. Self-defense, that kind of thing. Okay. Those things are coming through. I don't know why I was hearing that. I was hearing blanket. So that makes me think of like, I think Michael Jackson has a child named Blanket. So possibly this person could look like that person. Let me see if I can find a picture and I'll show you. Okay, I was able to find a picture of Blanket Jackson. This is what he looks like. So this person that likes you could possibly look like this person, have like dark hair, kind of fuller lips, and a very symmetrical face. Or that could be how you look, okay? That also could mean that this person likes Michael Jackson or that kind of music, or is from that generation. Like maybe this person was born in the 80s or something like that. It could mean so many things. Just trying to deliver the messages that Spirit wants me to deliver based on what I get, which I get words, I get images, I get different things like that from Spirit, and then sometimes I have to piece it together. I hope that has made sense to you all, and I hope that you now know who it is that wants to flirt with you. Okay, so definitely let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this bonus reading. I would love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, don't forget that if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. So just go ahead and check out my description box below for information on how you can book a personal reading with me. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you haven't already, hopefully you have if you watched the bonus. Yeah, all of that good stuff. It really helps my channel. Much love to you all. Stay beautiful and blessed, and until next time. Bye.